It's not people, it's a person. That's it. Edgar Lungu literally appointed what's his name? Literally, when he lost, he was like, no, you will be acting president. So you cannot say it's people. Because with the convention, what I understand is that the party structures that are going to be voting from the Northern Province, from Western Province, those branch chairperson, I don't know, whoever is those in leadership.
So the thing is, it gives you a certain anxiety. If you are going to an election and you're feeling not sure, the people are not so vocal about your party or about another party, there's that lukewarm. Yes, it gives you a lot of anxiety.
Yes. Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. This is Owen Muzi and welcome back to Kutika Season 4.
Yeah, on Season 4.
Imagine.
You got me a long way.
Yeah, it's not easy. Putting out the episodes in each season. So we are back. This is Season 4. Thank you for the support that you've given us. We're back bigger and better. And let's start with a conversation that's currently prevailing. It seems like the Patriotic Front convention is finally taking place. So let me just read. This is the posted on their page. The 18 candidates vying for position of PF presidency that filed in successfully. This is on the Patriotic Front page. The Patriotic Front is expected to hold an extraordinary general conference in March 2023 to elect a leader that will succeed former President Edgar Lungu. Following the decision by the Central Committee made on 12 August 2022, the party invited applicants seeking to contest the position of presidency following a successful filed-in positions during the nomination period opened between 1st September to 28th October 2022. As of Friday, 28th October 2022, these are the following names that have successfully filed in as possible PF presidents. The first person is Ambassador Emmanuel Mwamba, Chishimba Kambwili, Dr. Chirufya, those filed in on the last day. And then the day before, also on the 27th, this is where you had 5 candidates filing. Brian Munduwire, Mutofa Mfwaya, Mao Sampa, Grateful Monde, and Godfrey Waliwamba, Geoffrey Waliwamba. GBM. So PF currently has 8 possible candidates. I'm sure Macron is going to show them on screen and stuff. So it seems like the convention is finally taking place. One of the things that seem to have stood out is like the amount people are paying.
Yeah.
Like
200,000
kwacha for male.
Yeah.
And female is 150. But there are no females that filed in for this nomination. It was rumored that no woman or president or female person, what's her name?
Yeah, that's it.
That she will file in, but it seems like some people advised her not to. And another person that was expected to file in that did given window, people were expecting that given window.
Obviously, even me, I expected as an acting president, you
decide not to.
You decide not to. So yeah, that's.
But isn't that a signal whereby you weighed yourself? You know, you can't. Why waste money? Is that typical stereotype?
Basically, for someone to give you a vice president, so meaning you can qualify for the.
No. The qualities are there. No one doubts given qualities.
Yeah, so why doubt yourself if people gave you that opportunity and eventually you are the active?
It's not people, it's a person. That's Edgar Lungu literally appointed, what's his name? Literally, when he lost, he was like, no, you will be acting president. So you cannot say it's people. Because with the convention, what I understand is that the party structures that are going to be voting from the Northern Province, from Western Province, those branch chairperson, I don't know, whoever, those in leadership.
Yeah.
Those are the people that. So if you're not popular with those people, what's the point? It's one thing you can be a popular face on the national stage. But did you see that video of Minister of Home Affairs, the time he went to Northern Province, and then you asked him, who are you? And then you had to, my name is, what's his name? Jack Mwimbu, Minister of... So it's a big country. Zambia looks like it can't no, but it's a big country.
It's a big country.
You might be a big deal. It's
in
something.
Lusaka, but
you are nothing everywhere
these
else.
other places, they don't know you.
Even this guy, Ubapokelequacha constituents, what's his name? Malanji. The other day I was giving a statement. I might not be a big deal in Lusaka, but when you go to Kitwe, I'm a big deal. I made my first million in 1993 or 90 whatever.
Yeah, that is a true statement.
Of him making.
Yes, quite known in the Kitwe and all that.
So the point I'm trying to say is that you might be a face for Lusaka and the rest of the nation. That,
yeah.
Who are you? And you think they're being sarcastic, but that's a genuine question.
And then the other tricky part that came with the Patriotic Front when Michael Sata came was the issue of cards was eliminated as a cadre. The issue of you
party
paying
membership,
party membership, and that was eliminated.
Yes.
All he wanted was just people to support us, and it becomes very difficult to verify the structures that way.
No. Isn't it because they still vote? They know who the chairperson is. Oh, their verification is very different. But no, you will know.
Yeah. So usually it's very tricky.
Yeah.
But with the crowds that are usually there, verification, and usually if there are a bit of violence here and there,
for example, this is the name that is supposed to be.
It becomes difficult. But if the secretariat has got the database, like through buying of cards, the people have got cards, we can just see what is happening in the city market. The cadres that were with the PF have now migrated. They are now UPN. So it's easier because there are no cards. But initially, UNIP MMD, people had cards. And
you cannot be.
When did you join?
Yes,
and people verify. Your card said you joined after our win. These ones have been there before. It's easier that way. So the way without these cards and
but amongst the candidates who are standing, the ones that are looking very strong in terms of people's appeal, everyone seems like they're like, there's a statement, is it that strange name amongst them? I think all the names are quite known. The one is Wamfire, this Kimfire guy. It was Minister of what? Water Works, whatever. So, something like that. He was like, everyone thinks I'm an underdog. You find and it's very possible. He might shock you.
Yeah. So it find, but me, I know his name is quite very vocal in PF.
Okay.
I think if you can remember what controversial statements, I think
during the reign of PF.
Yes. I remember during the course of the show, there were some 2-3 controversial statements that he made that were trending. That's when his name...
You became a public figure by the nation.
Yeah.
But overall, it's good finally that they're deciding to do this convention, and it's long overdue.
Yeah.
PF, this is my view about PF. I think there are certain people that you just need in opposition and not actually leading. That's my trait that I've come to. Like, they're good to say, no, you're doing wrong here, do it. But giving them leadership was, I'm very apprehensive about that. Because with PF in particular, it's dependent on who's at the top of the leadership. Street guy. So you need a guy that people, he knows, like, I am popular, I do not depend on you. Like Michael Santa. And a couple of individuals, not where I depend on you for me to be on this position. Someone that's insecure, you cannot run such a party. It becomes just nonsensical.
Yeah. So we saw a number of errors Chishimba made coming from this party, goes to UPN, PF again, and all that. Yeah, I think that didn't sit well with the citizens, the voters themselves.
Yes,
but I don't know how it's sitting with this party structure in terms of...
you don't remember that fight by Nkandru does not like Chishimba Kambwili, that all. Like she fought Kambwili. I don't remember, there was a couple of voices.
Even who's this Bowman, I think even if Bowman reconciled after that, I can see the support is not so much there. Yeah. Yeah, so Chishimba looks to be very popular amongst, and the people are making so much noise. But with the particular voters, the Zambians, after they're talking
from PF, NDC,
they're talking too much, I think, where you go against these particular presidents, you mention whatever wrong things that he has done. Then you make that U-turn.
That Edgar Lungu one, because he went in on Edgar Lungu.
He literally went.
And then later on, final hour.
Not just on Edgar Lungu, even on the PF itself. He said, I can't go back to the corrupt party.
Goodness me.
You can't put me in that shoes of these other politicians who are do politics.
Come here, lunatic.
Yeah, so I think, when there's a statement that Chiruba said to say, be mindful of whatever you say, especially in the media.
In the public.
One day those words will come.
Yes. And that was used. Literally, people, like, when he makes a statement during his campaign, they'll just extract an interview from movie TV.
Yes.
Literally, and that way effective. I remember the UPND page would literally, like, okay, if Chishimba Kambwili is campaigning in another province, say some statement about HH, they'll simply get an extract of an interview you did with movie TV some time back when you're shooting. Come here, lunatic. If I ever go back to so people like, yo,
so we've seen stable people like Chirufya, Dr. Chirufya, yeah. I think,
but politics is good. That you need that. Chirufya may be like the right person to lead it. But politics is a very emotional game. Like how you excite, how you can motivate people.
Yeah.
Literally, it's like that thing where during the COVID thing, where the presidents will literally just show up on the screen and say we're going to overcome. You don't know how you're going to overcome. You just motivate the citizen to say, "Oh, we're able to do it," and then the people actually go and do the job.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I don't think that guy has it. Amongst the candidates, there are a couple of him and is it Greyford Monday? They might be right. The leadership is not based on how you can excite people. There was a time I checked, some of us don't talk too much.
I've seen these two. I think people are looking at
Dr.
the two Sampa and Emmanuel Mwamba. People are looking at the age and
they're too young or too old.
They are too young and inexperienced to pick that top job, and I think that is the basis most people are.
No, but at some point, Mount Samba was like a serious candidate. If you remember, even that documentary we shot, wasn't it like the guy Scott was supporting your Macron?
Yes. So at some point, there was a convention that
the guy Scott organized and Mount Samba won that day, and then
saying that it wasn't backed
by obviously the structures, the central committee.
Yes.
Cabinet, literally the entire cabinet that was like, no, not like proper rebranding, like a new face. It would definitely be Mao Samba and what's his name, Emmanuel Mwamba. Those will be like fresh faces. Like how do we rebrand this thing? And they've got a knack. The stage where Zambian politics have got to, you cannot ignore social media and you cannot ignore media.
Yeah.
And these two, if you've noticed the way they move, they understand that anyway. Because Emmanuel Mwamba, based off the fact that he was a press person for FTJ, he understands the value of media and stuff like that. And he knows how to work it. Yeah. And PF, there's still no background in Yapa these days. I like the example we see one was saying that no one in Zambia held a rally of 30,000 people. I am the only person there. 30,000 people are watching me live.
Yeah, and sometimes awkward hours. You find he puts
22 hours.
2 hours
live.
Go live. And you check his
33,000 people.
33,000 are following. And
people don't get it. Whatever, maybe 1,500 people look like it. 1,000 it looks like a big thing. But no, those are just the but usually people that will watch tier one will be like, I'm a voter, I'm interested to see.
Yes.
So the platforms have changed. Over social media, you find that GBM's page on his side will be becoming posted on a pen. He announced again this. The last time he posted, he did not have gone to vote in Kasama, whatever. There was a time when he was accused that they had done some stuff in Kasama. This is me on voting day. That was the last time his page was ever active.
Yeah.
The next post, you have a number post with my throwback when I was a young person, Chan. You can see where they're going. Meaning, is value for social media is not that much. But that's where the constituency is.
Yes, yeah, that's where my numbers are. Yeah. But we see after the convention, we have more than 5 parties come out of. Yes, I can tell you.
So none of them will be willing to support the other, right?
Yes, I've seen the likes of Chishimba. Chishimba will go back to NDC.
If he loses,
that girl is just keeping.
Oh, that's not.
For Chishimba. So if Chishimba fails to pull through as president,
he wants to be on the ballot paper 2026. Yes.
Yeah, and then we'll see the likes of Chirufia not supporting.
So what you are saying, Owen, is that amongst the 8 candidates, unity can never come back to say, no, they pick this candidate, and the rest of them back that.
So if Chimba wins, I can guarantee you Professor Nkanduluo, even Given, are not going to support. They are Nkanduluo and Given are very close. Yes, they.
So meaning the ideology that Nkanduluo holds are the ones that Given holds. Even as much as he has not vocalized it publicly.
Yeah. They are too close like that, and they are the ones running the shots now. So if Chimba pulls through, we see.
So all the big dogs who either obviously they cannot go into UPND. UPND cannot know that require. But these are politics. They say politics is a game of numbers. They might want them like. It's like you might don't like Bowman Sambo.
For now, they may not want them now because the elections are not near and they are still struggling to give jobs to a lot of people that supported them. So they don't want to have more people to start pushing for jobs. Yes. But as the polls come
2026 come
things change.
Yeah.
We'll see. And if the rate at the UPND are moving at, if they move at this rate going to 2026, they might
not put the same number.
Yeah, they might not put the same number.
No, that's kind of it's I was having this conversation during one of my runs to say Zambia has had those elections whereby like the 1991 and 1990 elections, like where everyone is alert, like we need to reclaim our country.
Yes.
When she wanted to become third-term president, the country became like every Zambia was alert. 2011 when what's his name? We were freedom there. No. Before Sata took over. No. The president was before Sata took over. Arabi. Yes. Like the entire country was like, hey, if you happen anything to let's see, Mobamba,
they move Arabi. Yes.
So we've got those like milestone elections that like everyone is alert, like we need to take up. 2026 election is not one of those. It's just a formality, like it's not.
So the thing is, it gives you a certain anxiety. If you are going to an election and you're feeling not sure, the people are not so vocal about your party or about another party, there is that lukewarm. It gives you a lot of anxiety. That's when you make a lot of mistakes to start picking up people to come and beef up that and all that. Yeah. So the issue of fertilizer delay, the issue of people up to now, they are not feeling money trickling down and all that.
It's quite funny. Just recently, some guy called the Women's of Health, what's her name? Sylvia Masebo. And said recording, no, you're not helping us, we helped you campaign, whatever. Literally what happened, like, it happened gradually like that. Multiple groups were more to Rediamo, to Alikala.
You saw the Fimbo Poke.
It starts gradually like that. But I don't know if you know that lady also. She said, literally came and said, crying, the way I'm calling, we so good for them. They all know, you just some funny statements.
The Sia one lamenting also talking about
giving threats that no, if you don't give it's like it's going to be his people or will you be That big up. You know, it's like it's people from UPND. Everyone paying that this 100. These are my guys. Obviously, no protocol. I to pick up more. I say I'm very 100. The party who get the more than female. So no, but if the year ends, I want to understand something. The life that I'm going to do in 2023. So, but the point that you've raised to say none of these 8 presidents are willing to support the other, it's quite true. I don't think.
Yeah, so we also heard recently from the spokesperson of the party to say they went to have a vacation, the 8 of them, these 8 guys. The PF sponsored so that they can have a 10 days outreach on one of these expensive hotels to try and see how they can work together, how they can iron out things and try and support and kill their egos. But so far, no report has come out.
No results has been there.
Yeah.
So did they actually, the guys go?
No, they went. Yes, the party sponsored out of the 200 fundraising they did on them. They had to sponsor them for a treat for 10 days. So, yeah, I don't know whether the strategy should be secret at that level or maybe they'll try and...
No, but everyone wants to be president right now. Because Hari Kalaba literally registered a new political party after Mudi. What was that thing called? DP.
Yeah, DP.
Citizen First Party.
Citizen First. And it's looking stable as well.
Citizen First?
Yes, very stable. Most of the people were in that
DP. DP was literally, come on, don't stop playing. That woman, paperwork shows that yes, it's your thing, but the bond that holds that party. Now, you never even hear it in public, no, but that's for
DP.
Yeah, to do not be a kind of funding, and whatever funding that you got has to be paid back, they should pay back. Then which opposition do you think is going to take place? Because a country without an opposition, in as much as everyone is good, but if they feel they are secure and nothing can threaten them, they become bad. So in as much as the UPN is working and people are liking what they are doing, but with the threat to say these guys can do, do you think the socialism what's his name? Fred member is likely? Because Fred, in terms of funding and as a most solid, like a party, it looks like a very solid thing, but its performance, it leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, sometimes no, independent candidate, you have to feel they beat him like Wasanga. It's very rare to find that maybe UPND wins, the next person is like a socialist thing. It's always UPND, PF, and then maybe some independent, then socialist. So you tend to wonder
and looking at the funding is got and the exposure,
everything in terms of running a political party, everything seems solid. Ideology, everyone indoctrinated.
Citizen First is even growing faster than
Hari Kalaba is good. That's what I'm saying. Politics is about charisma.
Yeah.
If you compare Fred Member and Kalaba has got the charisma compared to that thing whereby you are able, don't be nonchalant, you don't affect people. You are saying sensible stuff, but you can only appeal. It's like a lecturer who's very intelligent and then all the students are sleeping. And then you come and say, no, my students fight, but down No. It's you who question yourself. The AA and Chavata Fred Member is a very intelligent guy. If you look at his articles, that is writing, he's an intelligent guy.
Yeah.
But him having that appeal to stick with the ordinary people. And you can't have a party, majority of the people in that socialist thing, which if you can point at it, okay, you guy now,
I think UPND was like that at some point where...
No. HH was like that, but they had the, what's his name, Minister of Local Government and the Agriculture.
I think that's what we wanted to mention to say. I think he needs people...
That's what I'm saying. But socialists, you don't say, who? Like which individual can you say now a spokesperson now you get what I mean? Connection to the people. There is no, you can't have a structure when we look at the ideology of socialism, when you look at Cuba, who are you? Which audience are you talking to? You've got the right ideology just to change the mindset, but you're not communicating. You're not resonating with the people on the ground. So if you've got the resources, you've got the structure, everything that you need, but the impact.
People are not feeling you.
It's just a matter of literally, which is fun. Owen, you cannot compare independent candidates, number funding, socialist candidates, when they're running. You cannot. There was a time whereby during PF, people were alleging to say the amount of money that the candidate now who Kawata those elections.
Yes.
No, but PF the Indian PF socialist. Like a threat to PF at that time when PF was
in power.
Had unlimited resources, but resources. But did you see the performance? You PNG, you are Garing Combo, you are Dumuetwa, you are like people Galanda, people. Yeah, they feel that works. In as much as your person at the top is not resonating, it takes a while, but because of the strength of the team, it stands as a shot.
Yes,
Number Fred Membe. President, SG, they do a lot of lives. The times they go, but them on their live on their page, they're live on Mwe12. Every platform, but maybe 50 people.
Yeah.
Platforms that actually have maybe 1,000 people viewing at a time, or something maybe 10 views. You want 10 views? They go.
Napati yako tayari ile bachila.
That's the example that you've given proper. Tai does not have the resources, but I got a connection. Now, but I'm going to tune in kuri live. That's a skill set that you need in politics. In as much as you may be saying, I don't know, but now people are able to resonate with him. Socialism and whatever. First of all, socialism itself is not resonating with anyone. Although I have the team you was saying so the point I was trying to ask you is that what party is the opposition? What's our next? Yes, obviously I don't see the UPND losing personally. That's my view.
I don't see them losing.
But we need who's the opposition? If PF messes up, what one is the president?
The next election, I think it is very much predictable. We'll see them come first.
But who's going to be the major opposition?
We'll see PF coming second and first citizen.
You think? Not KBF. That thing is from.
No, that one no.
Hari
Kalava is growing faster than
KBF. What's KBF's thing called?
Zambia.
Zambia was supposed for Zambia based on that book.
We'll see Kalava come third.
Oh, Napena in as much as the distance was big, but
Navashon Dembo Vakachirako.
Could you KBF?
KBF.
Ah, well,
I'm telling you.
No.
Yeah. We can bet. They are very much predictable.
It's your demo. No,
I'm telling you.
Why don't you put in me? We want to do? It's got a member of parliament. I mean,
yeah.
How to do this? Got a member of parliament. Because in as much as they are one money party, he's got a member of parliament. It's a party with a member of parliament. You cannot get away from. It's like when
and socialism failed. The socialist party failed to even get one member of parliament.
That's what I'm saying. The ideology that you're saying, socialism in this current world is like an off topic. You know, it takes. To sell such an ideology, you need people that have got that charisma.
Yeah.
It's something that doesn't resonate with the. No, you think I'm working hard and then you come and get my resources to pay the It makes no. Who's going to agree with that?
So you really need to have someone to.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yes, you're saying a very tough ideology, but you don't have the people to sell it. You get the idea? You need the people that can say this. What we're selling is tough to sell, but you need. Hey guys, when you look at it. You get the idea? And then you want to say, oh, it's ideology.
Socialism can be bought in by the people in the compounds, the poor and all that. But he wants to speak to elite who are safeguarding their resources instead of touching the people that needs
that ideology.
Yes,
yeah, definitely can resonate with those people.
The wealth of the rich to be shared among
yes. So one brand another way a few much
yeah, so I think that's somewhere.
So my advice to Fred Bandi, that party, you need people that just because you're the president does not mean you're the person who's supposed to be speaking. It's like the way we have a good example, you mean of information and sharing. People have noticed that she's weak in terms of communicating. Why have they picked that Tabakawana guy to?
Yes.
If you notice, they've created a position for him to be because he's got that appeal to talk to the public and it resonates.
Yeah.
So socialists and those guys, more socialism. Mubombe sharp. Otherwise, you've got the resources, everything that it takes to be the guys, but you're not the guys, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll try and work on it.
But do you think socialism is something that can work in this?
No way, no hell no. The only way socialism can work is the communism setup of China. Yeah, this is how China has played it up. It has to be literally dictatorship. One person is guaranteed to be president forever, and then they control everything. Everything how China has worked. Because in China, communism is pretty much socialism. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So what China does is this. They allow their citizens to do private whatever. Once you raise enough money, like what's his name? Alibaba, the one who's missing now. They don't know. Jack Ma. Like you become once you become a person like you're a big public figure, threatening me as a president, just disappear, and then that money goes to the public. You get the idea? So there should be that element of dictatorship for you to thrive, literally, whereby you use this person to make all the money, but when it's time to get his. Even Putin does that with those billionaires. No, I'm a billionaire. Literally, I know a billionaire jumped and committed suicide. guys. I know another one has jumped. He committed suicide. Come on, guys.
We've seen after the Ukraine war, most of the companies now.
I know. You see that? But they are private. That's the only way socialism can work.
Yeah.
There should be an element of dictatorship. Not yet. No, David Mwamba, you work hard, you make your money. I don't okay now. Let's go. Come on, guys. Because socialism has got that element of
Unangani, yes. Yeah.
Literally, is no government yanganebo. No, that element of yanganebo comes from socialism.
Socialism, yeah.
So people cannot resonate. For you to say that, you need people to.
Yeah, we've got a lot of persuasive and.
Yes. Yeah. Then if you are poverty, people are. So let them get those guys. Otherwise, that team that they have in social media, it was a team weak. Guys, come on,
Need some voices.
Yeah. It's like literally you only have a team of lecturers and whatever. Who are you lecturing to? You're literally not resonating with anyone.
Yeah.
No, like the money is there. You follow that party. Like when they go live, there's all the platforms are live. Socialism, everywhere. Even PF platforms stream his things.
Yes.
Have you noticed that's a smart ego thing? That's a PF platform. But they stream socialism's thing.
But nothing. People are not interested.
Chifetai goes live. 5,000 people watching.
Yeah.
Socialism is on all the platforms. We get back at the team. Google team. Guys,
That's second phone.
yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've shared our thoughts with. That's what we start. So you're saying our next opposition is Zari Kalava, like a major guy?
Yeah.
After 2026.
Yeah, I see that.
What do you see in Harry Kalava? I don't see. No, I'm not arguing with you. Like, what selling points? I don't think Harry Kalava is stronger than KBF in terms of.
So I'm also seeing even in terms of some of the social media groupings that they are creating. Just the first time they launched the Citizen First, would see all the people that were in DB.
No, that was expected. You cannot use DB as an example. Yes.
And the way the groups have grown compared to when Zambia must prosper.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
the traffic. Okay.
They are two different.
I haven't before. Maybe I haven't. Karikaba has got that results.
Yes,
but I haven't go yet.
And Harry Kalava, I've seen maybe some of the things that is giving him a lot of traffic and support. You know, Zambians are of that Christian nature.
Oh, yes.
I think Harry Kalava has got that, and he knows. And is using that in terms of yes, at some point he wanted to be a priest. Yes, he even went into priesthood, then he quit.
Brotherhood,
yes, he's into Pentecostal, and some point he had
Bushiri, yes.
interaction.
Oh yeah, he still submits to Bushiri from what I
Yeah, so I think there's that kind of followings and numbers.
No, I'm not counting out Arika, but that's a fact. But I think, in my view, I think KBF is a stronger candidate. We're yet to see the numbers out they play out. Or let's say if KBF's team decide to participate in one of the by-elections that will come before 2026, that's the best yardstick to compare them to. So, when KBF found that they cannot participate because they're still building the party, but they do make Tashana elections until 2026. So maybe somewhere at some point a councillor will die and then they will both contest. Then we can use that as the yardstick. So who has performed better and stuff like that. Yeah. Otherwise, as socialism, but I mean, oh yeah, that's a good thing. Let them throw the money into us. We've got the audience. We'll try and sell your ideology. Yeah. Otherwise, your team, guys, you've got the money, but you are not resonating with everyone. It's not a conversation, and it's by chance that we're even mentioning you here. Like, not like really. If me and you are having a typical like political conversation, it's either UPND, PF, I mean KBF, what's his name, Hadikala.
Yes.
And then maybe that's but Hadi comes in the picture. Socialism comes. Oh, we never afraid men. They only come in the picture. Although they've got the money, they've got the.
Yes. Yeah.
So. That was the strong part of you. You should have anyway.
And most people still stick afraid to post.
No, his articles he's a very strong guy. Like, listening to him on an article, like you can
they haven't yet moved.
But that only appeals to people that are educated. Like you read his article, whatever. His power is there. You can sense the genius in there. But tell him to read what he has written.
So there should be something people know you about. So he was known for posts. So when you migrate and move, people should know that he's no longer operating in this space. He's moved in.
Like the way what happened with HH. Like he was a serious business person for a while, and when he moved into politics, he tried just
that is now a politician. So I think people are still
stuck on
thinking
Mr. Post and he has not moved.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are our thoughts on the political system in the country right at the moment. We wait and see how it plays out, but my prediction is that I don't see UPND losing 2026 election. It's going to be like a formality. There's any elections that Zambia is just, let's go and vote, obviously. Yeah. So people like their performance.
I saw recently where he dropped an essay where HH. Where soldiers, when they go for peacekeeping, they used to give them
half percent goes to government and whatever.
But he's dropped that and they are giving them 100%. I think that is a very good milestone in terms of.
That's a good payment. They come for 100%. And that's dangerous. If the defense force can vote the way they voted in the previous election,
it's dangerous.
Because even if he had won, I don't thank God he did not win that guy because the country would have been in limbo. His insecurity would have threatened. That's some of you so it's good we just lost that time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you next time. Those are our views.